got 2 packages?
I got my stuff.
Hey beautiful creative people, today we are going to be replacing this kit lens that came with my Sony a6300. This is the 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens, and we are going to be replacing that with the 7 Artisans 25 millimeter f1.8 in black. That's what's coming up.
And be sure to stick around at the end. I've got some test footage to show you.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Scott Markowitz. I'm the director of post-production for Contrast Creative, and I am also the author of the On-Camera Cure. You're in the right place if you're here to learn how to break out of your shell, become more creative, and build on your visual skills. If you'd like to get notified of new videos that are coming up, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click on the bell.
All right, here is the 7 Artisans Sony E-mount 25 millimeter f1.8 pro camera lens photography, made in China, and it's got the QR code here. All right, and there's a picture on the back of the same lens in both black and silver. All right, but let's dig in. It's a pretty nice box. Oh, here we go. This is all English on the back here. So it says construction, 5 groups, 7 elements, angle of view 135 millimeter, 62 degrees, aperture blades 12 aperture blades, closest focal distance 0.18 meters. It's got a 46 millimeter filter size, 32 millimeter length, weighs 143 grams, and it points out here it's got the E-mount. All right, let's take a look at the actual lens. All right, and here is the lens itself. Here's the lens cap. And this is a manual lens. The aperture ring feels very smooth. Goes from aperture of f16 down to 1.8. And the focus ring is also very smooth on the close focus range, 0.6 to 15 feet before it falls off to the infinity range. But you can see it's almost half a turn, little less than half a turn for the entire focal range. Open that all the way up. Nice. And here's what the aperture all the way closed. Here's what the two lenses look like side by side. You can see the 7 Artisans lens is a little bit smaller in diameter, but it's a little bit longer, but not by very much. The 7 Artisans lens is also a little bit heavier. Again, not by very much. And here is what that lens looks like on the camera body. Here you can definitely see that it's smaller than the kit lens. It's kind of cute, but the form factor really doesn't mean anything. How does this lens look?
Alright, so that's pretty bokeh-licious. Check out the background here. It is super bokeh'd out, or bokeh, however you like to say it. Yeah, so this is the lens wide open. So this is at f1.8. When you're using a lens wide open like that, at that wide of an aperture, you should expect there to be a very narrow focal plane. So if I were to move backwards or forwards, you're going to see I come out of focus. So if you use this for a vlogging setup like this, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you keep yourself very much in the same focal plane. You can move side to side like that. That's not going to be a problem, but coming in towards the lens or out away from the lens will create a problem. Now I can stop this down a couple stops Let me see what that's at. Let's step down to about 2.8. I didn't really think I would be shooting optimally with it wide open. So at about f2.8, that seems to be a pretty good sweet spot. And the background looks pretty bokeh-licious to me still. I like that. Do I like the way this lens looks? Guys, I really do. I mean, for a $60 lens, it's hard to beat. Now, I'm not going to be able to do rack focusing like I did with the kit lens, but I'm pretty darn happy with this. I think it looks pretty cool. So would I recommend this lens for you? If you're shooting video, it's really nice to have an unclicked aperture ring.
And as you can see, this is really great for shooting slow-mo. I mean, an unclicked aperture and a nice smooth focus ring for slow-mo, forget it. It's awesome.
If you need an autofocus lens, obviously this is not going to cut it. For the money though, I'm pretty impressed. I like it. Ta-ta.
You beautiful creative person. You know I love you, but the video's over. You can go now. You can watch the next video now. It's over.